what you have done to support our multicultural communities. And on behalf of the Victorian Multicultural Commission, I want to thank all of you for the work you've put. Big or small, all of it matters, and that is why we are here today. And that's why we're able to pick ourselves up and be in a position where we are today. So for that, I thank you and I'm grateful. The next thing I just wanted to reflect on a very personal note, is that I often, in our society, we often forget our international students, and this is something that's very close to my heart, having worked in the education sector for many years. International students are ambassadors of culture, of food, and everything that the country can offer. And for the community here to provide that wraparound to support our international students from Indonesia is beautiful, and I thank you for doing that. Students come all the way from home, and they are homesick, they miss the language, the music, that interaction, that social interaction, that opportunities that we have. And so the community here plays a very important role in welcoming them, but also supporting them and cheering them on so that they can complete their qualification with flying colors, but also so that they can be ambassadors of the wonderful education system that we have here in Victoria. Continuing my reflection, as an migrant who came to this country in 2009, I know I've been here very, very recently, but one of my observations and something that I've often dreamt about is to live in a society like this, where everyone can be proud of their cultural heritage, where they can celebrate it, where they can be proud of their identity, no matter what their faith is, no matter what their skin color is, or no matter what part of the world they come from. And I'm sure you'll agree with me that indeed we live in a very lucky country, a country where we all can have that sense of belonging, be proud of our cultural heritage, our cultural identity. And with that note, I want to encourage you to not only be proud, but take this challenge to share that with the broader community. And that will help us to build more tolerance, more understanding, and that will make our society a better place, not just for us, for this generation, but for many of the other generations to come in the future. So we all have a role to play. We're all going to be ambassadors, and I look forward to working with you all. Thank you so much for having me today, and I'm seated here in the front, but after that I hope to have the opportunity to come around and speak with you all. Thank you very, very much. Beautiful food, beautiful vibe. What else can we ask for? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Wade. When we hear what Wade say, we see how he's very passionate about the multicultural community and also about different culture in Australia.
Okay, so as we all aware, tonight is all about celebrating our Indonesian community in Victoria. But in the next few minutes, so we will hear it from one of the most impressive Indonesian community group in Victoria, and we will hear it from the founder himself. I'd like to welcome Mr. Hani Santoso.
Terima kasih saudara-saudara, Bapak Ibu sekalian. Thank you for coming tonight. My name is Hani. I'm so lucky today. I'm not the most important person in Indo group actually. I'm just representing them as a spokesperson. We have lots of admins. We have lots of board admins. There's a lot we have 70 plus groups with total number of members around 3,000 in Victoria. And the secret of that, a lot of people asking me, how can you manage all the groups? Because I saw you in every group, there's your name there as an admin. Do you have a full-time job or not? I was so ashamed. So actually it's not I'm that smart or I have a lot of time. I have a full-time job actually. The secret of Indo's group is we decentralize with a lot of people with the same shared passions, a lot of friends, beautiful admins. If you look, you find today a lot of them, they are admins at Indo's group. So we are so egalitarian. So we have very flat organization. So we don't have like let's say maybe it's abnormal organizations. So we only have admins, and with admins, that's it. So we don't have secretary, we don't have treasury. Maybe in the next few, in the future, maybe we will have that. But at the moment, we enjoy as liberations, freedom organizations. We never met each other. Everything is managed by WhatsApp, and that's the key. So at end of 2020, end of 2020, we had the luxury to have first meetup in 6 simultaneous locations in Melbourne. So we call it Galaxy, catering and lunch, akbar and simultan. So Galaxy 2020. Before we remember that one is the first time we met together. A lot of us never met before, including the admins. And maybe you don't believe this, but we have the founders. We never be in the same room until now. So none of us. Okay, maybe it's too long, but I will start my presentations now. Okay, maybe I have to lose because it's highlighted here on some very spot. Do you mind if I stand up here or don't mind? Yeah. Okay. Okay. How it all started. So I would like to open these presentations with before that, I would like to make my presentations very casual, yeah, if you don't mind. So I would like to start with a story. So how it all started. So what is Indo's Group anyway? So Indo's Group is, maybe some of you or maybe most of you knows what is Indo's Group first. Before Indo's Group came before Indo's Group itself. So how it all started. So we started at March of 2020. So this is the important moment. I remember that one is started 20th of February. So COVID lockdown had not been in. Okay, sorry. Okay, thanks. Okay. We haven't got the COVID lockdown at that time, but I still remember it's COVID is already everywhere. So we talked to one restaurant in Camberwell called Bamboo. My friend's Ali there. He mentioned that there's a lot of disappointment with the current condition. I'm sorry. I was a lecturer before, so usually I talk with walking around the classes like this. But now today it's the projector is here, not on the above, so I cannot circling around there. It's because I will be the center of attention. I don't want it. Okay, so it all started with Ali tell us about the disappointment with the COVID conditions that a lot of customers missing at the time. And then I was thinking, what can I do for, because I have several friends who owns the restaurant, Indonesian restaurant in Melbourne. So what can I do? What can we do actually? So I talked with some friends, and then we have like buka PO, maybe like a pre-order. I tried to convince Ali. Ali at first, Ali didn't buy my ideas. Why? Well, I have to do the Bukapeo and everything. Yeah, you have, because we create something with a very unique value, very special, upsize it. We call it neck tea. Neck tea is like a pant from Mac tea. You know Macca's, right? So this is neck tea. It's a nasi campur dahsyat. So it's so many various dishes on a very big box. That's for family. So upsize the portion and upsize the value, increase the price. Everyone will love it. And we try to just using one group. That at that time we only have one group. It's called Indo's Food, and it's just we can talk each other. Everyone can share their reviews about the food. They are actually Indonesian foodie in Melbourne, and then we try to sell this, and then in 2 weeks, it's been sold like 300 packages. So first stage, second stage, and third stage, 3 stages is staggering, and yeah, and then after that, it works. So why don't we? Yeah, this is something like we do this, just want to help, and then COVID hits. COVID hits, and then sorry, yeah, and then what happened is I'm trying to collect a lot of people here, a lot of vendors. They want to do the same thing. We try to create a very differentiated product, family size. We started. If you want to do, we can organize from 1 groups, and then 2 groups, becoming 3 groups, up to 7 groups of Indo's Food in like 2 weeks when COVID hits. I remember that the second vendor is Nyonya Ratna Kitchen, maybe Paulus here, and Ibu Ratna, and then Meatball, and that's it. The rest is history. So what we can conclude from this story is Indo's Food is becoming a WhatsApp. We fix and we close the chat. So it's just Indonesian food ads sent by the licensed business vendors through the group. So everyone can read the ads, but they cannot chat. And we only accommodate licensed business. So why we have to cater only a licensed business? Because lots of people will suffer some food poisoning if the food cannot be taken care extremely carefully, yeah, with our people. So, and then Indo's Food become the hub and marketplace and one-stop shop to find all Indonesian food in Melbourne. 100% non-profit. So you can ask every vendors. We never take charge. We never ask for the commissions. We don't accept the incentive, commissions, freebies or bonus. And sometimes, because some vendors still wants to know our address and then send the food to our address, what happens is, yeah, out of pocket, we will pay. So yeah, because we don't want, we just want to take our, this is very important. We become a platform and we maintain our integrity. We don't want at the epicenter of you only support these vendors and not the other vendors. So that's a very important values. So that's we have 9 founders on the bottom. So they are the founders. Don't think differently. Why there are no ghosts there? Okay. The journey of 1,000 members begins with a single click. So that's the old saying, but somehow I changed this. So if you look at Melbourne, we try to divide the geographical maps of Melbourne into this region. So everyone in each region, when the COVID hits, we have the lockdown. No one can go out from their address up to 5 kilometers, right? So you cannot travel more than 5 kilometers and then 20 kilometers. What happens? Everyone wants to have a very healthy meal, ingin makan yang enak dari Indonesia, ya, Indonesian meal. What happened? And then everyone wants to buy the food, but they cannot get out because the lockdown's only 5 kilometers. So what happened? We facilitate by creating WhatsApp group in each region. So let's say we have Railway Valley, we have Monash, in those food Monash. We have Boxhill, we have what happened, and we try to accommodate, try to fulfill the requirements of the vendors so they can map. They can do the drop point on these locations only. So if they want to sell around west, they can just select one drop point. Maybe sometimes one people as a volunteer, one family as a volunteer, some of them can pick up the foods. So that was 3 years ago. Now it's history. So yeah, that's but it works. So that's actually how Indus could work. And then why it becomes Indus groups then? So sorry for a long story, but to cut it short, Indus food we have until 7, Indus food 1 to 7 until now as the main level 1, and also we have the regional WhatsApp group for 20 regions in Melbourne, and then we also have vendors group, which is becoming the virtual shop of every vendors. And then you can imagine like Bamboo or Nyaratna, it has their own regions. So they have west, east, north, they map it. So everyone can share. Blessing in disguise in this matter because a lot of people, Indonesian people, having a new friends. Some people, oh ternyata ada orang Indonesia in the suburbs. Tadinya saya pikir cuma saya sendiri nih. And then they got friends. You've got friends, then what happened? I was thinking out loud. With a lot of friends, with board admin in those groups as well. What can we do? Maslow theories said that the first needs of humans, food, isn't it? We have to be taken care of our tummy. Kalau sudah kenyang, ngapain? It's jobs. At the time, banyak orang kena PHK. A lot of people getting redundant, yeah. What can we do? We have already got like 3,000 people. This is the customer base. What can we do with these 3,000 people? Only selling food? Oh no. We just do something better. We escalate to the new functions. We're trying to offer them jobs. Maybe some of them didn't get a job or they made redundant. You know, like living in Australia, the company is very easy to hire and also easy to fire, isn't it? So a lot of people didn't get a job. So we create the second group after Indus Food. Historically, it's called Indus Jobs. So Indus Job is like a platform where people can post the jobs, people can find the jobs. Some of them, most of them, casual jobs at that time. But it works. A lot of restaurants looking for drivers, a lot of restaurants looking for cook, chef. They find it useful there. So that's the birth of the second group in those jobs. And then, it's not only jobs. Ini bosan ini di rumah. It's very lockdown, make us crazy, isn't it, John? We have to kill our boredom. It's very boring at home. Some of them maybe committed suicide. I heard. Why? Okay, we have 3,000 people. A lot of people have their own interests, isn't it? Some of them wants to have chit chat. Some of them want to have new friends. Some of them love talking about food. Some of them love talking about feng shui. Some of them like to talk about flicks, Netflix. We have Indoors flicks. Can you imagine? And the first, most of the groups at Indoors groups is not my ideas at all. Some people talk to me directly. Hey bro, can you create these groups? What group? I have a pet. I just purchased a dog, but I don't know how to manage her. Can you share? I would like to share the story. At first, how on earth someone want to talk about pets in this conflict lockdown situation? How crazy! That's what I think. But what I did is just creating. Why? Because Indoors group is very agile. We don't. I'm not afraid to make a wrong decision. In fact, if we have the mistakes, we have the failure, that means we have done one decision. And we always learn from the decisions, right? Good decision or bad decisions is not a story. But I keep creating groups. And then after I create one group, I cross-sell this information to all the groups. Everyone that wants to talk about pets, join this group. And everyone joins. And then some of them using a formal style. We are missing out. Oh, my neighbor has dogs. Why can't I buy the dog? Pada beli semuanya. Jadilah grup itu. Jadi kira-kira demikian. So, yeah, okay, maybe this is just very quick. Indoors Food is 3,000 members and growing, and and then a lot of things are blessing in disguise. So competitions triggers creativity. So when in COVID, we have a lot of vendors becoming more and more creative. A lot of them selling the dishes, selling the foods that you will never find before in Melbourne, like nasi Bali. I remember that Nyonya Lana have 3 types of nasi Bali with different variations. And then after that followed by bamboo with the nasi Bali as well with new variants and everything. It's becoming crazy, chaotic, but it's nice. Yeah? You have to have options. You have the options. When things getting chaos for the vendors chaos, that leave the options more for the customers, isn't it? You have the options, and you will enjoy. So we reinvent, rejuvenate, recreate, and recover. Okay. All right. So actually, Okay. We have this 30 vendors join around May 2020. They publish the Instagram together, the same pictures of this. Kita bisa kompak dalam keadaan tidak enak. Jadi waktu itu semuanya kompak. Everyone is very united. So united colors of Benetton it is not that. But united colors of Indonesian food vendors in Melbourne. So we do this. So a lot of vendors at that time. These slides have been prepared like 3 years ago. If you notice, some of them already decommissioned. It's not decommissioned. Maybe the restaurant went bankrupt or they closed down. But there's the story. Okay, so our role here in Indoors Food is just not a hub. Actually, we try to help them as well. How do you advertise your product? Oh, I have the best food in Melbourne. I don't have to advertise. I don't have to do some advertisement. Why do I have to do some iklan? People will come together to my restaurants. Why? Oh, that's not true. Coca-Cola is also devoted as the best, maybe cola beverages around the world, but they still do the some effort. This one as well. People need to be reminded all the time. From time to time, people need to know, oh, you are here. Oh, there's an Indonesian restaurant like Joe Black here. So you have to know that. So that's why we encourage them to always keep sending the ads, either daily, weekly, monthly. It's up to you. Or maybe with the Google Maps, with your special menu that weeks. Everyone needs to know. That's it. Okay, we also do some Bakul Indoors Food Talk Show. Why it's a Bakul? Bakul is Bincang Kuliner. So Bakul Indoors Food. This has been done one season, 24 episodes. We try to convince Indonesian people in Melbourne that Indonesian food in Melbourne is still alive. So they are the heroes. If you go to Western restaurants, what happens? Everyone will praise the chef. Who is the chef? Guillaume Brahimi. Matt Morant. But if you go to Indonesian restaurant, nggak tahu lah siapa kokinya, pokoknya enak aja. Ya kan? We have to change this mindset. We try to invigorate who are behind these jobs. They are the heroes. They bring the pusaka Indonesia, kuliner Nusantara, bring up to Melbourne. Orang ini harus kita support. Jadi kita perlu perkenalkan. We have the 1 hour Instagram live every week and twice a week with these vendors. We try to make them alive, larger than life. They are here. They have to support us, and we have to know them, how their perjuangan, their journey, the business process. We have to do that for them. And the second season, we haven't got enough energy. I was too old to do a lot of things. So after one season, we finished. It's 24 vendors. We try to interview. The Penyet sudah pernah juga ya, Bu Juli ya. Bu Juli di sini dari The Penyet dan The Cendol. Silakan tepuk tangan untuk Bu Juli dan Pak Andi. Okay. A lot of local. The beauty is with Indoors Food is we got a lot of support. From whom? From local food bloggers, Sophia Levin. He wrote a lot of hand in hand contacting us. What is the best food in Melbourne for Indonesian food for this thing? We recommend. Yeah, then Sophia do some talks in the radio as well, 3AW in the morning, and then also create a very useful articles that was published on Broadsheet website, which is, we can call it like a de facto foodie go-to web page in Australia, in Melbourne for, especially. So yeah, so a lot of things there. So okay, next, maybe it's very close now. What is Indoors Group is actually, if you think a lot, what is Indoors Group? Indoors Group is purpose-led. We create Indoors Group based on our purpose, based on the purpose of people. So we always listen and responsive to what our members need. That's the first one. That's the value proposition of Indoors Groups. What's the second one? We are agile. Why agile? Because we use WhatsApp. People at first undermine and maybe underestimate, why you use WhatsApp, bro? Website is already there, web app, mobile app is everywhere. We will create the mobile app for you. And then usually a lot of people coming to me and saying like that, and then I said, very simple, one question, who will pay for the service? And then this, we ask them to pay. We get a commission from them. That's the only thing that I don't want to do. Zaman sudah susah. Mengapa kita harus bebani vendor lagi? Kita pakai sederhana saja. So the WhatsApp solution is not by accident but by design. Why WhatsApp? Because WhatsApp is very powerful, and that's the only thing you can verify your buyer and your customer. If something happened, you can just call. You just call them, call the customer, and that's it. Because their name is their numbers, actually, yeah? And then all groups are managed like a startup. So that's my secret recipe as well. So we have 100 groups actually. Some of them have been decommissioned. Because why? Because some of them is not active. It doesn't matter. We taste the water, taste every day. So if the groups are not very successful, just close down. That's it. But if you have a website, it's very difficult to close down a website. WhatsApp is very nice for experimental. So yeah, so we have 100% managed by volunteers with 100 plus admins. So it's yeah. So if you look at Indus Group and Indus Forum, it's virtual community. We have a special interest, hobby and professions at various topics. We have more than 70s at the moment. And if you look at this is 3 years ago, the figure is like this. We have some domains there. At the center is Indus Food. Indus Food is customer base. On the orange one, we have Indus Asian Drama, Indus K Drama. At first, some people, Hanisan, I have a friend who want to talk about K-drama that I watched last night. Can you please create a group for me? Oh yeah, okay, I'll create it in 10 minutes. Broadcast all the information to all groups, and that's it. You have 50 members at one go. So very nice. And then at first, always like I don't think it will work, but it works at the end. So after that, after K-drama has been made, and then some people come to me. I don't like K-drama. I want to talk about Chinese drama, Indian drama. Do you want to create? Are you sure that there will be a member of that? Yeah, it's fine. Asian drama, and it's good. It's working until now. So a lot of them are very experimental, but it works sometimes. Industrial bargain is for people that bargain hunters. So I want to know, it's like an Osberg game, but for Indonesian people. So it's more fierce. Okay, this is what I said. At 2020, tahun 2020 December, that's the first time we have a meetup. That's because of the lockdown. I remember that Mr. William Yong is one of our board members. I know since then, that's the day when I know you, a very crazy man that always hunt me until 2 o'clock in the night in the last 3 days before that event began, because he's very pathetic and, not pathetic actually, pedantic, very perfectionist. And I love him about this, because he will tell me, oh, you're wrong, you have to do this, you have to do this. Okay, I buy your idea. So yeah, so it was cancelled twice because of the lockdowns. We want to celebrate at September, yeah, for William Young, remember? And then we extend to October, and then finally December. Itu pun dengan harap cemas. We don't, 3 days before that, we still want to know whether we can be allowed to have more than 50 people. And no, only 50 people. So that's why we celebrate in 6 different locations. So it was not by design. So we have tremendous support from 25 plus vendors. They try to support to keep price, total price of 20,000, more than 20,000, with the dining voucher like we have today. So the good news is, like today, everyone here will get a voucher. Don't be afraid, everyone. That's the style of Indus Food. So the people who come is less than the number of vouchers. That's why I came today at 4:30. 5 minutes before I came, Pondok Laguna tried to convince me, can I participate 20 vouchers? Okay, I can do it. And then we have to print everything again. For the buku tamu and for the nomor urut, we have to do it once again. It's okay. So at Galaxy, we asked all the participants to pay $10. They got the nasi kuning. The nasi kuning itself was donated from Nyonya Rana Kitchen. So they contribute significantly, like I believe around 2,000 or 1,500. Just they donate. So we collect $3,000 and we donate to 3 not-for-profit organizations, which is Brandling Kasih Project, which is Indonesian's institution at that time, in Kuantan Sukiri, and Royal Children's Hospital. So yeah, it's a collective work. It's not just us. So we try to facilitate everyone. We try to do good things, not just for us, but also for the others. So we are a very flat organization, and so this one just been done like 3 months ago, fundraising by Indus Parenting. This is truly fundraising. So we don't give back to the donor like nasi or something. It's just truly fundraising. But this is 2 things have been achieved at this activity, organized by Indus Parenting, Ibu Yohana and Bu Jenny Satyagraha. Mungkin silakan berdiri. Pak Ray, Pak Kartono, a lot of beautiful souls. They try to accommodate this kind of things. It's unbelievable. We collect how much? 4,000 in just 2 weeks. We and then we shop these 4,000. We don't just give it to the not-for-profit organization. No, they are very creative. Because we are Indonesians, we are so proud of being very ngiri. Cheapskate, no, not cheapskate. It's too harsh. We want to maximize the values of the donors. So what happened? They are shopping around to see what are in Coles and Woolies or IGA that has 50% off today or 75% off today, and then they collect some good things and groceries like this to maximize the value, and then they package it with the volunteers. Who are the volunteers? The volunteers are the kids from Indus Parenting Secondary. So that's the way also to make friends, to have a network. Biasanya di grup yang aktif orang tuanya, sekarang anaknya harus ketemu satu sama lain. Jadi mereka package, kita keluarin sertifikat buat anak-anaknya, lalu di balik hasilnya ini kita all of the package distributed to a not-for-profit organization called Launch Housing. So there's no in all of Indus Food Partners, because we are truly 100% volunteers. 100% volunteers here is not very simple term, because usually 100% volunteers means kita sendiri hari ini datang ke sini kita juga bayar walaupun kita panitia. Jadi kita semua bayar 33.08 cents, right? Not $30, 33.08 cents. I have to be, yeah. So all of this we reported in our website. There's no expense from the volunteers. There's no free lunch. Oh, saya panitia, saya harus dapat $20 dong untuk uang bensin. No, kita betul-betul volunteer, 100% volunteers. That's the meaning of 100% volunteers by Indus groups. So yeah, so don't worry, if you donate your money in those groups, you will be very satisfied. Okay, ini as of March, we have these groups up to yesterday. So if you look at on the left is education stream. We have parenting, primary. Kalau punya anak-anak dari newborn sampai primary school, ada grupnya sendiri. Secondary ada lagi sendiri. Ngomongin apa? Ngomongin masuk ke uni. Gimana caranya supaya nilainya bagus, ya nggak Pare? Pare mana nih? Ya Pare ini, Pak Rehartono ini admin yang paling sangat passionate supaya anaknya nilainya bagus semuanya. Nggak cuma anaknya dia dari semua. Oh, terlalu lama ya. Okay, I want to stay long here until tomorrow because I was a lecturer before. I told you I can be here like until 5 o'clock tomorrow. But okay, we have varsity and yapis untuk anak-anak yang sudah lulus kerja, first young professionals, and then we have seniors plus 60 plus. So if you have, you want to make friends, you are 60 plus, you feel lonely, you can join these groups. These are all for the old beautiful souls. This group was requested by a member. My parents was here stranded in Australia because of COVID. Daripada stres, bisa nggak dicariin temen? Ya kita buatin grup, and then it works. So yeah, in the second row is jobs and career. We have a group for IT professional. We have a group for financial and accounting professional, and we have the jobs and career. That will be led by coach. This is a very nice coach, Mr. John Dodani. John is a very nice coach. This group has formed about 4 weeks ago and is very active in English mostly because he looks like not Indonesian, but he can speak Indonesian fluently. Mr. John Dadani, and in fact is apa? Painko, ya, pasukan India Kota. Because Mr. John Dani from Gang Kelinci, you know about Gang Kelinci? Okay, that's job and career. We have business network. Business network is also instrumental in this event because this event has been from the idea of Mr. Handiko Sase. Silakan, Mr. Handiko Sase and Julia, istrinya, yang bagian kasih sangat detail ya. Itu ide hari ini dari sebetulnya this network event. Academic and educational professional. Kalau Anda dosen, peneliti Indonesia di Australia, sangat bagus. And then the third columns are hobbies with the gardening, kitchen, baking. Baking kok tambah 2 kali ya. Sangat untuk jam 2 malam. So, low carb diets. Low carb diets is a very interesting because the more members there, you are not becoming. You will not lose your weight, but you will gain more. That's the antithesis of this group. Nice one. That's why the group kemudian banyak ditinggalkan karena banyak yang merasa putus asa di situ. Cerita silat, ngomongin coping hole dan sebagainya ada juga di situ ya. Flick, film, Korean drama, Asian drama, horror stories. Mau kurang apa sudah di Australia tapi pengen berkumpul sama teman-teman ngomongin setan. Horror stories. Dan palangnya di situ tuh 4 billion. Lego games and gadget. Humor is just sharing humor, and that's it. We have a lot of, and the purple one is the sports. So it's coming from goes, runners, ping pong, volleyballs, and everything. And the last one is for the investment. Crypto and everything. The special mention with the orange one is the job ads and property ads. This is a very new group. We created like 3 weeks ago. We listen to the needs of Indonesian people or Indonesian aspire to be Melbourneians. anak-anak international student yang mau ke sini tapi belum punya akomodasi, katanya sekarang very scarce ya. Kita buat di situ. Untuk siapa? Untuk mahasiswa dan untuk landlords. Landlords can find the tenants, mahasiswa can find the landlord. Lastly, finally, in those groups, in conclusion, is what is the spirit, ethos, purpose, values, and DNAs. It's if you ask this to me, it's to promote Indonesian culture and to embrace multiculturalism. You know that this is not by lips, but we do it. We are here to help and serve the community in the Indonesian diaspora, and by means of here to help and serve, make it capital. Because if you see the commitment of our organizing committees today, they are admins and they work, truly works, serving you. And this is, I heard satu kalimat dari Pak Handi yang saya terngiang-ngiang. Itu mungkin apa yang kita lakukan. Put, give before take. Usually people always say take and give, take and give. That means you take first, give later, isn't it? Take first, give if I don't forget. But admin in those group, we have this kind of spirit: give first and before take. And we try to give back to the community, to where the Victorians that we love because we live here. We are actually agile and responsive. We are not afraid to make mistakes, and we have always not-for-profit spirit. All of them, all the admins, we are all we have full-time jobs, so this is just like extracurricular for us. So this is the last slide. So on the left is Indo's Food founders, and then on the right is the board now. So I heard your complaints why they are all boys, and then I listen, and then I act. That's why Johanna and Siska is here. Thank you very much.
Cool. Now, here come the test. No, I'm just joking. All right. So, we're going to get into the peak of this event, which is pretty much celebrating everything that we've done in the past 3 years. We've known already if you fell asleep during the speech. I'm just going to sum up. There are lots of groups, and there are lots of what we call it admin is actually the moderator of the groups, and they're all volunteering. So, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna celebrate the group leaders or these moderators of the groups. We call them admins, and those are pretty much the unsung heroes. They have full-time jobs. They volunteer their time tirelessly, and sometimes they also create programs for each of the groups. So it's not just WhatsApp group where people chat and gossips. Well, some does. Let's not talk about that. But most of the time, they actually do lots of different activities to make sure that it's not just a chat group. Now, what we're gonna do, we'd like to invite Mr. Huete in front to provide a certificate for this group moderator. And if you're part of the group, please come up here to get the certificate. Now, Merv and I will call out the group names and the group leaders. And for those who are the group leaders, please come into front to accept the certificate from
Award.
Cool. Let's start this.
Okay, it's me again. Sorry. It's me again. Thank you very much, Pak Puitai, once again for coming, and it's very important to us for these recognitions, but what we've done so far for you acknowledge them by sign the certificate. That's really nice of you. Thank you so much. It's very important. Thank you. I would like to memanggil orang-orang. Okay. So we have 4 categories. So we have the first category is the most active group with Indonesian content or culture. So if you look at back to the previous page, sorry, we have batik and also Indos arsitektur pecinan and wayang there. Sorry, here. This group has a lot of members from Indonesia and also Melbourne, and we'd like to give appreciations to group Indos Batik that has 171 members. Mungkin Mbak Diana silakan maju ke depan. Mbak Diana Pratiwi. Mbak Diana Pratiwi is one of the admins. So ini matiin dulu kali ya, kurang majunya. Mbak Diananya kebakar. Iya. Ini mati betul. Enggak, foto aja. Yeah. Okay, we listen to just 1 minute from the pakar batik from Indonesia. It's called William Kwan William. So Pak William is one of the admins, and we have done 3 beautiful events on Zoom with these topics on December 2020. So this was 2021, sorry. So Pak Kwan William cannot be here with us today, but he sends this video message. How can I play this? Sorry. Okay. Yeah. On mute? Wait, some PJ. Or maybe just here. Okay. Very quick one. Sorry, Pak Puitai.
No, that's fine.
Waduh, nggak bisa. Oke, maybe kelamaan nanti aja ya. Oke, mohon maaf ini kalau ini nggak bisa juga. Oke, kita skip aja ya. Terus nextnya, we have this presentation for, our presentation for Indos arsitektur pecinan. So Pak Darwin Wirawan, could you please come forward? Darwin Wirawan. Ini juga kita membuat 3 Zoom meetings in 2021 karena revitalisasi arsitektur di Indonesia ya, dan membahas banyak kota di dunia juga. The next one, the most potential groups. This awards has been given to the groups that very successful in the past, but now, given that situations does not permit them to more flourish. 2 groups. Indos investment, because crypto lagi selesu. second one is Indo's Kitchen. The first is Indo's Kitchen first. Give it up to Ibu Siska. Dan admin-admin grup yang dari Indo's Kitchen, baking, cooking ada di sini. Yohana termasuk ya, silakan. So we have done some talk show as well with the celebrity chef from Indonesia, Adrian Chia, last year, and also how to create a croissant class by Baptiste Marseille. Tapi setelah dikasih sertifikat, tolong dihidupkan lagi grupnya ya. Itu pesannya. Namanya most potential kan, berarti kan itu dulunya satu hari bisa 3.000 posting. But now it's just 0. Because all ibu-ibus goes to work, going back to work. Second one is Indo's Investment. Hari ini Pak Adrian Purmandia ada di sini. Adrian dan Kartika. Oh, silakan Pak Adrian. Oscar ada? Oscar? Ya bro, Oscar silakan. Nah, Oscar. And then Johnny D juga admin kan? Maybe you are not admin but you are so rame di situ. Jadi mix up. But it's okay. Okay, the more the merrier, everyone. The members, the admins, take a picture together with Pak Kweta today. Yeah. And then we come to the second category, the third category in this group, top 18. The first one, Australiana. It's talking about everything about Australia. Berita-berita Australia, cara hidup orang Australia di sini. Tidak bisa hadir, mungkin diwakilkan in absentia. Prosesar, silakan. Prosesar mendapatkan penghargaan untuk ini, Australiana. Silakan Prosesar. Prosesar adalah salah satu admin di situ. The second one is the second one is Indo's Feng Shui. Pak Suhana Lim ini sangat aktif, sehari bisa 1.500 posting setiap harinya, diwakili oleh Ibu Priscilla. Silakan. The third one is terima kasih. The third one is seniors 60 plus. Moderatornya nggak ada yang di sini, lagi di Indonesia. Kita skip aja ya, atau perlu di Sale and Bargain. Moderatornya salah satu yang adalah Pak Hani Prasetya. Sekarang Pak Hani. Ya. Jadi kalau Anda ingin tahu harga sayur mayur paling murah hari ini, nanya Pak Hani Prasetya. Mau beli speaker paling murah, nanya Pak Hani Prasetya ya. Semuanya, everything from A to Z. Oke, terima kasih Pak. Next one, science and tech discussions. Hot topics and science and tech discussion every day. The one and only Johnny D. 38 tapi rasanya rasa 5.000.
Dipromosiin dong, suruh join.
Oh ya, langsung ya. Bapak Ibu nanti, Bapak Ibu, I believe Anda semua nggak sabar ingin join grup-grup ini ya. Nanti saya kasih linknya. Forum East. Jadi kita punya 4 forum. Forum East, West, North, dan CBD. Ini untuk orang-orang Indonesia yang hidup di bukan hidup ya, kok seperti ini tinggal di masing-masing region. Mereka discuss local neighborhood watch dan everything. Yang menang adalah Forum East. Di sini banyak sekali adminnya. Tante Renata ada di sini. Wah, Tante Renata salah satunya, ada Ray juga, Rob juga, silakan maju Rob, Yohana, semuanya tadi, ya silakan. Oh itu Tante Renata baru panggil. Lagi ngobrol, waduh. Oke, siapa lagi ya? Feel free. Oh Kartana? Ayo, macam-macam. Johnny D juga kan? Nah, Johnny D lagi. Mana kau John? Ayo John. Aduh, ini lama-lama bisa 4L ya. Lu lagi. Tiga lagi dapat payung. Lu jangan nggak ikut foto. Yeah, next one, the second tier of top 18 awards. IT professional is IT professional. Johnny lagi ya. Oscar. Ada Handi juga. Ayo silakan maju semua. Henry kaki 5. Ayo maju. Kamu juga dari IT professional. Ayo maju. Ya silakan. Ayo cepetan. Ayo. Ayo. Dan ditunggu Pak kuitanya nggak enak. Yuk. Ayo sekarang. Oke. All together. Yeah. And then the group about home improvement. What is this? Kalau saya mau nyari trade yang murah, yang bisa diandalin, di mana rumah saya di sini, semua gabung di sini. Home improvement. Pak Darwin Wirawan, silakan. Oh sorry, fotografi dulu ya. Fotografi Mbak Diana. Ya Mbak Diana, silakan Mbak Diana. Siapa lagi yang tadi fotografi? This group has meetup and hunting together, photo hunting together. I know for some of you maybe it's not interested, especially for Ko William and William Young. If a hunting model, maybe they are interested. If hunting for the landscape, maybe I'm not into that. Okay, the next one, home improvement, Pak Darwin Wirawan, silakan maju lagi. Jadi Pak Darwin ini arsitek by day. Jadi kalau Anda ingin renovasi rumah, dan konsultasi. Volley. Ini secara rutin setiap minggu mereka mengadakan volley sudah 5-6 tahun yang lalu. Terus terang ini adalah grup yang minta diakuisisi sama Indos. Jadi tadinya sudah aktif sendiri, yaitu grupnya Pak Handi Kosasi. Silakan Pak Handi. Jadi with or without Indos sebetulnya sudah sukses, dari anak-anaknya kecil sampai besar semua udah tinggi-tinggi 2,5 meter karena main volley. Oke, gardening. Ada wakilnya gardening hari ini. Gardening. Dan Ray. Silakan maju. Yang gardening ayo. Oke. Ya. Gardening. Ya. Yes. Jadi I call you one more, you will get a payung. Ping pong. Nggak ada lagi. Nggak ada yang main. Murph, kamu pernah ikut 1 kali, ya? Ayo silakan. Murph. Oh Darwin. Oh sorry. Darwin. Yes, Darwin. Darwin is my sifu in ping pong. And also Michael, kamu pernah ikut 2 kali. Ayo Michael. Oke. Ayo Murph, ikutan. Oh iya. Setiap Rabu ya, Bapak Ibu kalau mau ikut pingpong silakan. Rabu malam di Monash Clayton. Tiap terakhir cerita sila. Siapa lagi kalau bukan Johnny? Jadi you would like to know about the story of Yoko and Xiao Leong Li or just ask Johnny Lee? Dia hafal luar dalam semua ini. Next one, Indos Runners. There go Indos Runners. Okay. Okay, silakan. Indos Runners.
The healthiest in the group.
Mbak Santi Nigro. Ya. Ya. Meyakinkan ya, yang menang. Kalau saya yang maju pasti nggak ada yang percaya. Order and Travel. William Young. Ya. Grup ini setiap minggu melakukan perjalanan ke luar kota. Angie Roberts, Meta, William Wekuncoro. Siapa lagi yang ikut? Johnny D? Okay. Ya. And the last one is three groups under the parenting groups. We have three groups. So parenting newborn primary, parenting with disability, and parenting secondary. So ketiganya silakan maju Ibu Jenny Sadagraha, Yuli Trang, Santi Solistio, Olivia, and then Mariska, and Johanna, Ray, Rob. Ya, semuanya maju. Johnny D, oh ya. Johnny D pernah ngomong satu kali di situ. Maju aja, Johnny. Oke.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Iya, ya.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. One more.
Nggak ada di sini. Next one is the last. So ini Indos Parenting, kita pernah mengundang Pak Tiong Chin untuk share bagaimana parenting di Australia. We are quite fortunate, Pak, because Pak Tiong Chin is very wise, so he can tell us how to do the same parenting. And then parenting as well, on the top right, if you see, it's Indos primary, newborn primary. They have a meetup with their babies. So their babies are becoming the members of the Indos groups as well. So they have the pictures together, all of them. So yang di bawah ini adalah anak-anak SMA yang sudah lulus sharing ke teman-teman adik-adik kelasnya yang lain kalau mereka sudah Year 12. Ini kegiatan Indos Parenting profilnya. Ini Indos Running. Tadi yang mbak-mbak dan mas-mas yang kekar-kekar itu ada di sini fotonya. And Indos Gardening sangat sibuk, tapi tiap hari mungkin sudah jam 8 malam masih bertanam aja ya, nggak kesini. Indos Outdoor Travel, ini kegiatannya setiap minggu. You can imagine, kekompakan berasal dari grupnya. Yeah, the Fast and Furious Awards is the nomination for Fast Growing and Rising Stars groups. We have 6. The first one, Indos Investment 101, is Coach Howard Eng. Jadi 3 minggu yang lalu orang ini ngajak tolong buatin grup bagi yang mau betul-betul aktif belajar investasi dari nol dan harus aktif, dan saya akan vetted orangnya, interview dulu, dan kira-kira 30 orang atau 50 orang terpanggil sampai saat ini aktif. Pak Howard ini belum nggak ada benar ini. Next one, Indus Property Discussion, Indus Property Ads. Sementara nggak ada adminnya juga, kita akan panggilkan Johnny D, Ray, dan juga Darwin. Ya, semua yang related to property, Pak Darwin, tolong bantu. Oke, Pak. Tinggal 3 lagi, saudara-saudara. Ya, Johnny D. Okay, and then the third one, Indus Women Foodie Club. Untuk ibu-ibu yang suka makan-makan, ya, Johanna, silakan menerima mereka. Ini ceritanya grupnya lahir karena terlalu sering dibully. Jadi, I have a group called Women Foodie Club. We have 200 people there, and kita sudah selalu makan-makan setiap bulan ke restoran-restoran Indonesia. Tapi setiap kali ibu-ibu mau ikut, kita kan nggak bisa masuk ya. Jadi kita, silakan buat sendiri. Akhirnya Yohana terpanggil dan membuat grup ini. Indus Job and Career, Indus Job Ads. Coachnya John Dodani, silakan Pak John Dodani. Pak John Dodani ini 100% dedicate his time on these groups. A lot of positivism. I remember 2 weeks ago ada yang nggak dapat pekerjaan karena kena redundant. Dia selalu bersemangat menyemangati grupnya mempunyai positive vibes. Ngomong soal bagaimana berkarir di Australia. Kalau tertarik silakan gabung. Second one, Indus Goes, Merv and Ray, Rena, silakan maju ke depan. Indus Goes ini untuk leisure bike, recreational bike. Jadi setiap minggu mereka pergi jalan-jalan, tapi bukan yang untuk balap-balapan ya. Jadi untuk rekreasi. And the last one is Indus Peace Network. Pak Handi Gosase, Pak Handi Gosase. Kita mengumpulkan 275 members di grup ini. Semua adalah entrepreneurs dan pemilik bisnis di Australia, di Melbourne. Kita sudah melakukan 3 kali meetup ya, dalam waktu 3 bulan terakhir. Ya, dan lihat. Oke, kira-kira itu. Terima kasih Bapak Ibu. Demikian.
Okay, we know that all of this wouldn't happen without the founder, so we'd like to acknowledge the founder. Please come forward. Cesar Supiono, Hartonoko, Mervin, Joe, Novak William, Hani Santoso, Edrianto, Rocky Cristianto, Widodo Budiono, William Suardo. Any founder that is here tonight, could you please come forward?
This is not on the script.
Exactly. That's right. So we don't have all, but at least we've got some. So these are the faces of the people that has been helping all of the Indus food restaurants and groups that we probably never know that those are the important people of this establishment of this group. So thank you so much. Now last but not least, we know that without Hani-san, there's probably wouldn't be any 100 and something groups, because every time someone say, oh, can we create this? And then within seconds, and I know that he said that he's working. No wonder we thought that he's actually working. Because even on work hour, we say, oh, can you create this? And then all of a sudden, within seconds, it's created. So we'd like to invite Hani Santoso to the front. Not on the stage either. So we'd like to acknowledge his hard work because without his hard work, this thing's not gonna happen.
Okay, I just have to give a speech a little bit. But I know Mr. Hanisan is from 32 years ago, when doing the Binus Nusantara School. So he was to be lab assistant to help people in the assistance. So the difference is she is inside the university, I was outside the university behind the back. I mean, not going to the class. So he's very diligent, very honest, and very helpful. Thank you.
Cool, thank you so much. Now, this is probably the one that we've been waiting for, we've been hanging for, the lucky draw. And that's what been mentioned, that everyone will get one, and some people might get two. You never know.
And before that, I forgot, I would like to ask John Dodani to give some speech to represent Indo's admin, because you are maybe the newest admin that joins Indo's group lately. So I know it's a beautiful soul and works so hard to encourage all people in the Indo's job and career. Yeah, go ahead.
You can have a seat. You can have a seat, yes.
Thank you so much.
You can have a seat in the section.
I just want to say a few words, right? What Indo-Oz means to me. The way I kind of want to express it is, it's a safe place for Indonesians to come together from all walks of life, regardless your race, gender, socioeconomic backgrounds. We are one, united by the spirit of collaboration and unity. In Bahasa Indonesia, we term this word gotong royong. I wanted to share how Indo-Oz has benefited me personally, me and my family. I formed new friendships through having meals with my newfound friends. This gave me color and meaning to my life. I found a great mechanic in Clayton who could fix my aging car. I managed to find a mentor to support my daughter's new hobby and career interest. I also witnessed, I think I was sharing in our table, I witnessed one of our members who had lost a job a few weeks ago. And what he mentioned is, when he actually shared his story to the group started offering him help and said, look, I've got an opening in my company. I know this person, I know that person. And as a result of that, right, people started offering their support. And within 3 weeks' time, he found a job. And when I hear these stories, it sparks interest and it brings a warm feeling that together, when we collaborate, we support one another in the spirit of gotong royong, we can make a lot of difference. And just wanted to thank you, because this is not possible without everyone's support. And I see each of you and I look at every eye that's on this table. You all have a spirit of giving, a spirit of helping. And when we keep doing that, we can raise the standards, we can help one another, we can bring the profile of Indonesians living in Melbourne. So let's all unite together. We are not competing with one another, but we're collaborating with one another, so that as a society, as a people group, that we prosper, we grow, we benefit one another in the spirit of gotong royong. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John. First, Johanna. Oke, kita sampai ke lucky draw seperti yang dikatakan Johanna. Everyone will have a chance to win something today and bring it up for the first one, and you get the hadiah langsung, which is satu lembar tempe dari Pak Heri ya, dari Simply Soy. Waktu Anda keluar nanti Anda mendapatkan tempe, satu orang satu. Itu freebies hari ini. Lalu Pak Herinya mana ya? Pak Heri? Nggak ada. Oh, di mana? Ah, di Pak Heri. Terima kasih Pak Heri. Oke, kita mau mengundi ya. Ini pakai ini ya. Oke. The first one, thank you to all sponsors to make this happen, this events. The first one is for Tosaria Pak Yongjin, sudah memberi subsidi karena harusnya kita menyewa itu minimal $5.000 malam ini untuk ruangan ini, tapi kita 80 orang kali 30 jadi 2.400, jadi subsidinya separuhnya. Jadi terima kasih Pak Yongjin. The second one, freebies takeaway dari Simply Soy. Lalu dessert ada 2 tadi, dari pudding cantik dari Happiest Cake. Mungkin Bu Grace-nya ada di sini? Nggak ada tadi yang bawa. Oh ya Bu Grace, ya silakan Bu Grace. Silakan berdiri Bu. Silakan berdiri Bu. Ya ini Bu Grace dari Happiest Cake. Yang kedua adalah kue lapis legit dari Gosalis. Tadi ada lapis legit ya? Ada ya. Oh ya, tapi Bu Gosalis, Bu Alicia ada di sini. Oh Bu Alicia ini, ya silakan berdiri Bu. Ya Bu ini dari Gosalis yang buat lapis legit tadi. Very nice one. And then thank you to media sponsors and also entertainment tonight. It was some very nice songs and very beautiful songs from Teki Musik. Pak Teki, terima kasih. Pak Teki ini luar biasa, datang dengan Pak Heri dari Bendigo, saudara-saudara. Hanya untuk acara ini saja dan membantu kita memberi hiburan. Applause, big applause untuk Pak Teki Nanere. Pak Teki memiliki channel di YouTube, silakan namanya Teki Nanere. Ya, silakan Teki Musik, sorry. Osimnya enggak jadi datang ya, buset jadinya media sponsornya. Oke, the first one, Salero Kito Padang Restoran in CBD contribute 3 orang pemenang untuk $50 dining voucher. Jadi dine in only. Apa? Oh ya tadi ya. Oh ya ini nggak diprojected. Oke. Tapi kan harus buka Chrome ya, nggak bisa juga. Oke, kita sudah masukkan 82 nama di sini ya. Kita menggunakan random name picker. Jadi ada 82 orang di sini. Aturan mainnya begini. Kita akan mengundi, bukan kita, tapi website ini akan mengundi. Kita memiliki jumlah winners berapa gitu ya. Nanti akan diundi berapa nama, tapi tidak akan berulang sampai habis. 82 ini harus habis dulu. Jadi semua orang pasti dapat hadiah. Ya, pasti dapat hadiah. Animate for increased tension, nggak usah kelamaan. Oke, the first one. Oh, langsung dibagi nih. Waduh. Wah, terima kasih, langsung dibagi. Mohon perhatian, jangan langsung dikonsumsi di tempat. Jadi mohon dibawa pulang dan dimasak lebih dahulu ya. Karena for food and safety reason, please don't eat here. That's wrong. Ya, belum siap ya. Oke, kita mau start ya, kita mau start. Pertama 3. Bentar. Oh ya, 3. Ya. Jadi pertama kali silakan menjadi saksi sama-sama ya. Pertama adalah 3 hadiah dari Salero Kito. Padang restoran di Roseland CBD. Sudah siap? Ya, kita mau tulis di situ. Siap? Ya. 3 orang pertama yang beruntung adalah Yohana Juri, Lukman Adripiano, Mas Lukman, dan Denny Indrayana. Pak Denny ada hari ini? Enggak datang, ya mungkin dikip aja. Aturan kita adalah yang tidak datang kita akan keep, ya, kasihan. Bukan untuk yang hadir saja, tapi yang nggak datang juga akan kita keep. Oke, next one. Maaf, ini saya tutup dulu. Oke. Next one is Sweet Savory. Sweet Savory dari Bu Yunita. Bu Yunita nggak ada hari ini, tapi amplopnya tadi ada 12 hadiah ya. Voucher ya. Ada 12 voucher, 20% diskon voucher with minimum purchase. Sweet Savory. Berarti kita akan mengundi 12 nama. Kita akan jadikan ini 12. Oke, langsung draw. Ya, yang beruntung adalah Johnny Diong. Langsung ditulis di nomor urutnya ya, di situ. Johnny di nomor 37, Jenny Satyagraha nomor 35, Kartika Dewi Purmandia nomor 41, nomor 2. Kartika Dewi ada? Oh ya, Kartika Dewi ada. Adrian Purmandia. Oh, ini suami istri dapat dua-duanya. Dapat tiket yang sama. Voucher yang sama. Nomor 5, Aceh Dewi Ratih Naim. Udah mulai. Hani Prasetya nomor 25. Nomor 36 John Parsio Tamdas, John Dodani. Dragono Halim nomor 19, Dragono ada. Juli 38. Juli. Oh, Juli Tepenyet. Ya. Oh. Bisa, udah kasih. Buetai, Pak Buetai, silakan. Udah. Nomor 9 Junita Magdalena. Junita Magdalena Smith nomor 39 ada? Ada? Teddy Lesmana sudah? Ya, oke. Oke. 74 Teddy Bami Habi. Ya. Jenny sudah pulang. Aceh. Yang pulang siapa? Aceh. Ini tolong di video aja dulu. Siapa yang belum? Oke. Ini tolong di video aja kali. Jadi ada recordingnya. Jadi nanti kalau ada kelewatan siapa yang belum dapat kita nggak ini. Next one. 3 voucher $50 dining voucher from Simon's Peking Duck, Box Hill South. Dine in only. Kita mengundi 3 orang. Oke, 3 orang. Kita mengundi 3 orang. Kita ubah jadi 3 di sini. Siap? Inga. Itu Sugiarta. Sugiarta mana? Ya, oke, sini. Nomor 33 Mariska Gunario. Mariska tadi di situ. Oh udah, ya. 51 Mariska ini. Jogja nggak datang. Ya, ditulis ya yang nggak datang. Next one.
Ada.
Oh, mana? Oh, nggak datang. Oh ada. Oke. Next one. Triple J, Migration Agent, mempersembahkan 5 kali $100 off voucher untuk biaya konsultasi. Di sini ada Jenny Satyagraha, pemiliknya langsung yang akan memberikan. Silakan. Mari kita undi untuk 5 pemenang. Apa? Oh sudah pulang. Oh, oke. Ya, Handi Kosasi, Patrick Karmadi. Oke. Handi Kosasi kalau mau menjadi PR untuk kedua kalinya boleh. Patrick Karmadi. Patrick, oke. And then Bu Siska Hermawan. Siska. Ibu Sally Gultam sudah Bu ya. Dan Ibu Lami Hotman. The Reds. Oke. Terima kasih. Semuanya udah. Next one. Ayam Penyet Ria. 3 voucher $50 dining only. 5 orang. Kita akan undi 5 orang. Oh sorry. Untung. Nanti saya nombok deh. Aduh. Nyaris. Thank you. Hari Suhalim, Pak Heri Subrianto dan Lydia Lim. Lydia Lim ada? Lydia Lim. Nggak ada ya? Lydia Lim. Lydia Lim. Oh udah, ya. Pak Heri? Pak Heri? Pak Heri belum. Iya Pak Heri. Lydia Lim, Hari Suhalim sudah? Itu belum. Biasa. Thank you bos. Oke, next one. Katanya Tenda Channel. 3 voucher lagi dan in only $50. Oke. Silakan berdoa. 3 lagi ya, betul ya? Bukan 5 ya, nanti nombok saya nih. Ya. Rob, Maya Santoso dan Roderick Hartono. Roderick ya, oke. Roderick ya, datang. Ya, silakan. Oke, ada semua ya. Udah dapat? Udah ya? Roderick udah dapat. Oke. Next one. Hubs IT Services. Ini untuk 2 orang 3 jam free business IT services consulting. Kalau dari tadi Pak Joni kita undang terus dapat award, sekarang dia yang merogoh dari koceknya membeli voucher ini ya Pak Joni, silakan maju. Mana orangnya Pak Joni? Oh pingsan. 2 orang. Coba, harus mau dipanggil 2 orang. Sanidi? Oke. Ya. Ayo. Hubs. This is your company sponsoring. Yeah. Sanidi. Ini logo company-nya kamu kan? Bukan? Karena saya nggak ketemu, saya ngambil dari Google. Maaf kalau salah. Sudah celeng jam 4 sore. 2 orang. Langsung ya. Ogi sudah ya, beli Ogi dan Diski Naim. Wah, Diskinya udah pulang juga. Ogi, ayo beli Ogi, jangan maju. Ya. Oke, terima kasih. Next one, The Rara Catering. 4 voucher $25 untuk catering. Please note, your delivery address must be located within the delivery area. Ya, jadi kalau rumahnya jauh, nggak ada delivery areanya, mungkin bisa nitip temennya. Oke, 4 orang. Atau nitip saya juga boleh. Untuk saya makan. Oke, 4 orang mana? Ya, 4 orang. 4 orang ya. 4 orang. Betul? Ya, oke. Ya. Darwin Wirawan, Santi Negro, Meta Kelet, dan Dewi Alam. Darwin. Meta. Dewi Alam ada? Udah. Oke, next one. Sudah 51 orang dapat hadiah malam ini. Next one, Yellow Coffee Club. Ini super. 3 box coffee beans contains 4 different origin of plants, each 250 gram. Bukan 250 gram, tapi totalnya 1 kilo. Jadi bisa tidak tidur 3 bulan. Value 57 each. 3 box. Mohon jangan dikonsumsi sendirian. Sebaiknya dibagi-bagi sama kita ya. 3 orang. Diana Pratiwi, Angie Robert, and Indri, Mbak Indri dari Pantarli, silakan. Ini langsung hadiah langsung. Itu Mbak Indri, ya. Ini satu lagi Angie Robert. Oke. Next one. Jangan marah-marah, Mbak. Mungkin kurang tidur tuh. Sudah diminum kopinya. Oh, belum dapat voucher. Oh ya, tapi dapat kopi. Silakan tukar-menukar. Nyanyaran lagi Jan. 3 voucher 50% off discount, max 150 purchase each ya per tiketnya. The delivery address must be located within their delivery area as well. So because mereka adalah home business yang hanya nggak ada dine-in, jadi hanya delivery. 3 lagi. Kita ambil 3 orang beruntung di sini. Ini sudah 3 ya, betul ya? Saksi ya. Coba lagi. Ya, Cendi Surya. Ada Cendi? Cendi Surya? Gak ada ya? Andi dari Depenyet dan Gabi Kurniawan. Gabi ada? Oh, Bu Gabi ya, silakan. Pak Cendi Surya ada? Cendi Surya nggak ada ya? Nggak datang ya? Ya tolong disimpan Yohana Pak Cendi Surya. Ya. Oke. Next one. Pondok Rempah CBD. 10 voucher free nasi goreng ayam atau vegetarian. Dine in only. Oke, 10 orang. Oke. 10. Ya. Ya. 10. Lia Jal. Lia Setiawati Suwandi. Setiawati. Oh ya. Setiawati. Ya. Oke, Resika Tikwalu. Oh, Resika di untuk Bu Seli. Oke. Paulus Teja Laksana. Loh, kok menang sendiri? Lumayan kok, ngirit. Lumayan jadi 9. Sorry, kok bukan ini. Ini hadiah apa sih?
Ini hadiahnya itu motor rempah.
Apa?
Motor rempah.
Oh, pondok rempah. Sorry. Salah. Will Chung. Udah. Ini Talia Selamat. Ada?
Nomor 54.
Ya, Raymond Hartono. Ayo kamu sendiri. Suwandi Tanoto. Ya udah. Chris Pujianti. Ya, tuh Chris. Dan Murph Jones. Wah, ini deket lagi rumahnya. Cocok. Oke. Next one. It's very big. Tiga voucher 50% off voucher, max purchase 100 dan in only ke very big. Sekalian very big mention ya. Bersama Indos Outdoor. Kita undi 3 orang. Hasan Paneta, Oscar Xiao, dan Whitlock. Ya. Oke, Hasan Paneta udah. Hasan. Ya oke. Oscar. Oke. Sip. Oke, next one. Next one tinggal 31 orang yang belum dapat. Tambocek, Glenn Handy. Tiga orang beruntung mendapatkan $50 dining voucher dari Glenn Handy. Oke, ya. Ya, oke. Ya, oke. 3 lagi ya. Ya, Mas Bayu Rahmat, Renati Putra, dan Kau Osip. Tidak ada. Oke. Sudah ya. Oke. Renat. Bayu Rahmat, Mas Bayu Rahmat. Ya. Oke. Next one. Ya. YNG Migration Consultant. Kita akan mengundi 5 orang dulu yang mendapatkan 100% off. 5 orang. Pertama, ini tentu saja bisa dipindah tangankan ya. Yulitran, Kartonoko, Heri Kurniawan, Brian Surya, dan Novita Anggraini. Ya,
Satu
katakan
aja
dulu.
dia.
Yulitran, udah pulang. Kartonoko, ya, benar. Heri Kurniawan, Heri, Brian Surya, ada Brian? Tidak ada. Novita, Novita, ada.
Novita. Ya.
Oh, oke, ya, oke. Novita. Iya. Yang nggak ada siapa? Tolong angkat tangan. Heri Kurniawan.
Nanti itu udah kasih tutup tuh orang belakang.
Oke. Next one, 5 lagi. 5 lagi. Oh, belum. Brian Surya nggak ada ya? Brian Surya. Ayo ngaku deh, ngaku. Oke, next one. Brian Surya tidak ada. Next one, 5 lagi untuk mendapatkan $200 off dari YNJ. Ya, Adila, dosen jurnalis, Hendra Lim, Pak Hendra, Bu Dores, oh ya Bu Dores di sini kok. Edilianto nggak datang, dan Olivia Dinata, Bu Dores. Ya. Olivia Dinata nggak ada ya, udah balik. Berarti nggak ada Adila, Olivia, dan Edilianto, 3 orang. Oke. Voucher dari Bambu sebesar $25 dan in only 4 orang. 4 orang dari Bambu. Ratna Lim, ada Ratna? Ratna? Oh. Ah, bukan Ratna. Lim, oh iya.
Nomor berapa? Nomor berapa?
Nomor 61. Tadi nggak pakai nomor, dia pakai nomor sendiri. Henry Yu, ya Henry. Singer Deki Musik. Oh ya. Oke. Dan lihat Mas. Ya, oke. Oke, next one. Cepet aja ya, tinggal 4 kali 25. Oh iya. Nah, restoran 3 voucher nelayan restoran. Oke. Tiga orang untuk nelayan. Jenny Antolianto, Deki Nanere, dan Kati Cinten. Kati ada? Ibu Kati? Oh ya. Ibu Kati. Terima kasih Ibu. Oke, Pak Deki sudah. Oke, next one. Oke, tinggal 2 lagi, 3 lagi. Maaf, oh masih banyak. Oh ini 50. Ini 50 ya? Oke. Kalau kurang kamu tombok ya. Ini 500.
Ini 500 gram.
Apa? Oh ya. Oh sebentar Pak ini Pak Beda mau pulang. Iya. Ya. 500 gram. Oke. Jadi PBK noodle stick later. Ya.
Mulai lagi. Hah?
Ya udah, terserah mau lanjut. Tapi kalau ini tapi sekarang 3 ini 2 dulu baru ngaku.
Dia 2 dulu.
Dua. Itu siapa?
Jadi kan kalau dia 2 dulu baru 1.
Maksudnya? Oh ini 2 dulu baru 1. Oh 2 dulu baru 1. Karena satunya itu kan kopi. Kalau 3 dulu.
Oh ini 2, maksudnya 2 dining voucher.
2 dining voucher.
Terus baru. Oh iya. 1 dulu aja.
2 dulu udah 2.
Oh 2 dulu.
Oke. 2 dulu ya. 2 dulu dining voucher. Habis itu baru kopi. Oke. 2 dulu. Ya, 2 number of winners. Ya. Leliana Kartika, Interior Ghost House, ya. Dan Sugiarta Wijaya. Aduh, mana? Brosugi. Oi. Oh, kalian. Sugiarta, udah. Oke, next one. 1 ya. 1 voucher dari PBK.
Oh, PBK sih.
Oh, PBK kan? Kopi, ya. Oh, sorry. Ya. Widiana Setiawan. Widiana? Oh ya, silakan. Hah? Menyusul. Oh ya, oke. Menyusul, dicatat dulu. Widiana Setiawan menyusul. Oke, upscaling. $500 discount voucher on website design. sekali punyanya Bro Rodrik ya. Ya, Bro Rodrik silakan siap-siap. 3 orang beruntung yang mau membuat website. Mungkin Pak Heri tertarik nih. Membuat website. Oke. Ya. Ya, Dion Solihin, Ratna Teja Laksana, Punyalana, dan Belinda Halim. Oke, Dion Solihin, Ratna Purana, ya, Belinda Halim, Kartono, silakan wakili. Oh, oke. Ya, kita masih tersisa 5 orang. Belum dapat ya? 5 orang, ya betul. 5 orang belum dapat. Kita undi 5 orang dulu. Habis itu 15-nya berikutnya. Ya, 5 orang dulu. Jadi semua dapat. Ya, yang belum dapat saat ini pasti dapat Pondok Laguna voucher, berarti tinggal 5 orang. Ya, tapi untuk pastinya kita akan undi lagi 5 orang. Ya, ini 5 orang terakhir. Ya. Oh sorry, bukan 5 orang, tinggal 2 actually ya. Untaryogo dan Sylvia Tan, ada? Untaryogo. Ya, oke. Untaryogo dan Sylvia Tan. Ya. Udah bisa. Ya. Nanti masih 18 ya.
Udah habis bukan? Udah habis.
Udah habis. Belum habis ya, harusnya 0.
Iya.
Ada yang belum dapat hadiah di sini? Pasti dapat semua ya? Sudah dapat ya? Oke, 8 lagi. Oke. Berarti kita langsung undi. Berapa? 18 ya? Yohana. Tinggal 18 ya? 18 yang terakhir mendapatkan voucher dari Pondok Laguna. Oh, ya. Oke, ya. Ya, dari atas, bentar. Ya. Mulai dari atas, ya. Grace Pujianti, Nitalia Slamet, ya. Darwin Wirawan. Ayo mohon konsentrasi ya, sudah terakhir ini. Ya. Indri Pantarli, dari Pantarli. Murph Joe. Langsung aja maju. Sebabnya sudah tahun malam. Murph. Oh ya, langsung catat aja. Sorry, ini tanpa voucher ya. Ini tinggal catat aja. Nanti kita laporkan. Oke, nomornya aja. Ya, udah catat semua. Udah, oke. Ini nanti kita akan hubungi. Ya, semuanya ini akan kita hubungi. Terima kasih sekalian. Semua sudah dapat hadiah malam ini. Sebelum kita tutup dengan business networking, silakan. Oke, sekarang
Alright, thank you very much dan terima kasih semuanya. Kita ketemu lagi di acara Indonesian yang selanjutnya. Terima kasih, selamat malam.
Darwin.